What's going on, Jasmy family? Hopefully you guys are doing extremely well today. So what I want to talk about is the diamond hand myth. Do we hold with diamond hands in order to be very successful in cryptocurrency? Well, if you really want to make some tons of money, I don't really recommend diamond hands, but we're going to go over, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to explain my side again. So welcome to Run My Crypto. Hope you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you can always stay up to date on Run My Crypto videos, guys. This is not financial advice, but it's some education that'll help you make some massive money in 2024, 2025 and prepare you for the 2030 bull run, guys. So what I'm going to do is we're going to discuss diamond hands, and then we're going to take a look at Jasmy and see the performance of Jasmy, guys. I'm going to keep you guys up to date with Jasmy day by day as much as I can. Yes, I'm going to be talking about other cryptocurrency projects, but Jasmy will be on the forefront in every single week that we put out videos, guys. So make sure you guys, again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you could stay up to date. Let's go. Let's get into it. As always, guys, you know I like to jump into the charts, but we're going to get to the charts in a little bit later. So make sure you guys watch all the way through to the end. But what I really wanted to jump into is some price understanding so that we can look at some take profit zones for Jasmy, and then we could discuss on about the diamond hand situation, guys. I'm all for diamond hands, but I'm all against it too, because I believe that you can make some massive money if you put your mind to understanding what the crypto market does. So let's take a look at what the crypto market does. All right, guys. So what I wanted to do is take you over a brief explanation of what the crypto market does. So potentially this is what a market cycle looks like. So if you look at essentially, you know, what phases we're in the cryptocurrency market and what it does. So this is just proven theory behind what a bull run runs up to and pulls back down to. So for example, if we take we're investing in Jasmy, right? So say this was the 0.003 level, right? And we run it up, right? We know it's going to go up and hit different zones. Okay, so for example, this could be our 1 cent area, and then this could be our 10 cent area for Jasmy, and run up to the 25 cents, and then to the 30, right? And then if we're blessed and we get that dollar at the peak, guys, let's say we get the $1 up there. So what you need to be very mindful of is this is what happens generally to investors that do diamond hands, right? So especially go through a bull run, your mentality is like, I'm going to hold until Jasmy gets to where you want it to be. So you're going to go through these motions, right, of seeing Jasmy hit different milestones and potentially get to a certain point. And then you're like, well, Jasmy got to $1, so I know that potentially could go to, 150, 160, maybe $2. And guys, I'm just using this as an example. And we diamond hand our way. And we have to understand that, let's say we put 5,000 into Jasmy at this point, and we're in profit here, we're in profit here, we're in profit at all these levels, we're in profit, and then we're in max profit at that level. But we're like, let's diamond hand it for a couple years until it hits like $10 or $25, etc. Now what happens, right? So what I'm trying to explain to you is that why diamond hand your way through here and watch all these significant gains go down 80%, because generally it's 80 to about 85% drop no matter what. So we're going to hit these highs and we're going to go back down, when in reality we could be taking profits, right? So let's say at this point in time you have 5k into Jasmy, it turns into $1, you have about 500k, right, in profit. So you have $500,000 in Jasmy, but Jasmy's going to go back down to this level. So why wouldn't it make sense for you to cash out here, all the way up, take some max profits, and then jump back in down here? Because it's going to happen. And that's what a lot of people fail to understand, is that Jasmy and every other Bitcoin, Ethereum, they all lose value no matter what, because there's huge sell-offs, and we know that it's going to go down. It may not go back down to 0.003, but it's going to go back down to maybe 1 cent or 10 cents or 25 cents. It's going to hold at a certain level, right? But you could still be 500,000 in profit, take 100 grand of that and buy back at 10 cents or buy back at 1 cent, and you're still going to be able to hit that next rally. So guys, ultimately what I'm trying to say is that you could take profits all the way up through the bull run. You know, you invested in Jasmy, you spend 5,000 to get in at 0.003. You know, you're in tremendous profits all the way up through the bull run. You take and maximize your profits. If you wanted to leave 10% or 15% in your bag, that's fine, because you'll still be invested at 0.003. However, taking profits is very valuable, because no matter what, when you're taking profits at, you know, 10 cents or 25 cents or 35 cents or even a 75-cent Jasmy, you know, you're in significant gains and significant profits that's going to supersede what the buyback is when Jasmy, we go into that extended bear market. So when we hop into the bear market, you know, you're going to have liquid assets to be able to buy back in at a lower entry rate. So diamond hands going through, you know, a full cycle is not in your best interest, because you could actually take some massive profits and buy back in, you know, at a bigger bag than you originally had, with, you know, just a quarter of the money that you're going to make in profits going through a bull cycle. So that is the type of mentality you need to have, is, you know, you want to buy in bear markets. You want to take profits all the way up through a bull market, let the bear market come back through, let the bottom, get as close to the bottom as you can, then re-enter into projects. So imagine if you were to only buy into Jasmy and you had, you know, you made 500 grand off of $5,000. You're in profit significantly, $495,000 in profit. Now with that $495,000, you could actually literally take 200,000-300,000 of that, reinvest it in the next bear market at the bottom, and you could come out making millions and millions of dollars, because you made a significant amount of take profits in the first bull cycle, right? So doing that cycle over and over on cryptocurrencies, and imagine through a whole bear market, you're just studying, learning new cryptocurrency projects, seeing what types of narratives are hot, what's going to work in the next bull run. And you do this over and over and wash and rinse and repeat these cycles. You know, maybe you go heavy into Bitcoin because you have the ability. Maybe Bitcoin falls back down to 100K, you know, after a, you know, $500,000 pump in this cycle. Well, guess what? At 100K, you could actually buy 2 Bitcoins, you know, reinvest 300 or, you know, 200 and some odd $1,000, and then, you know, take about 20-30 grand to put in your pocket. Or maybe you want to put 100 grand in your pocket. You know, that's a year's worth of salary for some people, you know. So it just depends. You know, you could do 200 grand, you know, take profits, and then, you know, invest 100 grand, and then, you know, buy 2 Bitcoins, and life's pleasant, because, you know, there's going to be a time where Bitcoin's worth $1 million or $500,000. You know, you never know. It's a crazy game of this cryptocurrency, but this is what I'm trying to say as far as taking profits goes. Don't be that diamond hand where you just ride it up, watch that money, and then write it back down, because you know that the next bull run's going to take Jasmy to $1.50, $1.60. But meanwhile, you could have made significant gains, put that in other cryptocurrency projects, and guess what? This next bull run, you'll be sitting pretty in 2030, right? Sitting pretty in 2030. That's how it goes, you know? So diamond hand, I think it's a myth. I think it's better to wash, rinse, and repeat. That's my opinion. So in my opinion, don't get too caught up on that diamond hand stuff, guys. Wash, rinse, and repeat. That's how we make major money cryptocurrency. If you guys want to learn more about it, hit the 10X squad. Link is in the description, and we could talk about how we could put together these strategies that will make you extremely successful. So let's get into the charts for Jasmy. All right, so at the time of the recording, this is the day. We'll jump into the daily real quick. Look at Jasmy. So we printed another green candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So another green candle for the daily for Jasmy. Really want to get you guys really used to looking at these charts and see the performance of Jasmy. So now we're going to get into those critical areas. We're going to look at the 4-hour charts, because it gives us more of a kind of a signal of what Jasmy's really doing. So obviously this was the area that we wanted to make sure that we stay in, because this is that 1 cent support level, and actually it's at 1.2, which is really good, because we're a little bit over that 1 cent level. So as you can see, time of recording, Jasmy is currently sitting around the 0.016. So we see us bouncing. Remember what I told you guys, we needed to sit in this area, bounce up and down and consolidate, build up that strong coiling pattern so we could actually break out of this level right here. It seems like it's really tapping and bouncing off that 0.018 level. So we could pretty much define, a range that we want to see Jasmy be trading in, just touching this support level so that we could gain some maximum strength and then break out. We'll eventually have to break out of this 0.18 level to start our rally up to the 3 to 5 cent level. So maybe it could happen. I don't know. We need some more volume. Let's take a look at the 24-hour volume right now and see how that looks. RSI looks a little weak, not gonna lie. So it does look like we could just continuously bounce in here. We might get another correction, come back down, bounce off that, and hopefully we could do like a W pattern and bounce up out of that zone so Jasmy can basically validate 3 to 5 cents and find another support level. So that's what we're hoping for Jasmy. So looking at Jasmy, we're sitting at that point 164, so 1 cent 641. 24-hour volume is 836. So we're starting to see a big increase. So we're starting to see, so this is when Jasmy really started to rally. We started to see the 24-hour volume start to get higher than the actual market cap. So current market cap is 808 million. Total volume for today is 836 million. So very positive. Maybe we'll see a big, huge rally again for Jasmy on the Sunday night where everybody starts to rally into Jasmy, and then we get an Asian market start to jump in 1 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday morning or Monday morning, 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. And then we start to see another huge pump hitting that 2-3 cent level. So that would be extremely awesome. Pull the market cap beyond $1 billion. That would be extremely bullish for Jasmy. So right now looking good. Actual volume is looking good. So hopefully we could maintain this type of momentum and maybe we'll see a huge pump for Jasmy Sunday night into Monday morning. So guys, just to clarify things, I'm not against anybody that is wanting to diamond hand Jasmy all the way to $5-10, but if you have an opportunity to make a significant amount of money because you built a huge bag at these very low levels of 003, 004, etc., and you have an opportunity to take some massive profits, why not put that money into your pocket and then reinvest into other cryptocurrency projects that are going to be successful? And obviously you set a major bag aside for Jasmy, especially if you're a big believer in what Jasmy can do. I do believe Jasmy will perform for the next decade based on what they're doing. They're getting involved in DePIN, big infrastructure. So very positive news for Jasmy going into the next decade or so. I'm really excited to see what Jasmy's going to do, how they're going to perform in 2030 and 2035 or 2036, whatever the case may be. I would love to see how high, how far, and how technical that Jasmy comes out with. I mean, I want them to be one of the big names like Ethereum and Solana and all those other big name cryptocurrency projects. I would love to see Jasmy jump into that level. I mean, we're climbing up the ranks. We were down, in the high 180s, 200. Now we're into, back into the 90s and 80 level. So want to see great things for Jasmy. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.